What up, man? Chris Unbias here. Man of the hour, man. ARP.
Our fourth location.
Yeah, we've been moving around, man. Rainy day, man. Gotta make adjustments.
Yeah, man.
Last battle to talk about JAG versus Ill Will.
Yeah. Gotta have one of those on the card.
Shout out to JAG because his promo game is on 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I know how important that is to you, so I
Hold on. To that, I must say this. JAG. You are who you say you are. Tough guy. Thick skin. Promoter. Talker. Gangster. Street nigga. If you do not keep that same energy that you have kept this whole time since you got back to battle rap for Ill Will, we're gonna label you different.
okay. That's we expect that energy. What it got to start at the face off. That's what we expect.
Before the face off.
Oh, before the face off. Okay.
Now, when this drops.
I was waiting to come here. Smoke Apparel is now in the Boulevard Mall in Vegas at a store called The Place, and I'm doing a motherfucking meet and greet in 2 weeks. This nigga don't got no motherfucking clothing line nowhere. Bitch ass nigga on the internet. He Instagram boss. Nigga, shut your bitch ass up, nigga.
Are we
You
in Vegas?
My nigga, I got on live. My nigga said, listen, let me tell you about fake niggas. Let me tell you about fake niggas. Let me tell you about fake niggas. I'll beat your ass. Let me tell you about fake niggas. Listen, let me tell you about fake niggas. No threats. Let me tell you about fake niggas. No.
JAG. You are who you say you are. Tough guy. Thick skin. Promoter. Shit talker. Gangster. Street nigga. If you do not keep that same energy that you have kept this whole time since you got back to battle rap for Ill Will, we're gonna label you different.
Okay.
Because here's the thing about Ill Will. Ill Will is he's a laid back guy until it's time to promote. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's come out of his shell sometimes. Like, you see that when he battled Serious Jones, like he did a whole skit and all that type of shit. Like, Ill Will can get crazy. He can get crazy at face-offs too. But JAG is JAG. You know what I mean? JAG is gonna do what he does no matter what. And he showed that since he got him back. And Ill Will responds to shit like that. I had that conversation with Ill Will. When we locked in the battle, he was like, this motherfucker gonna have me out there fucking going back and forth with him, arguing all this type of shit. So Will already expects it because we all see what JAG does. But if JAG turns down, then they're gonna say that that's a notch on Ill Will. That JAG didn't want to keep that same energy. You know what I mean? So that's my early disclaimer for you, JAG. Keep that same energy right now. You know what I mean?
Okay.
This is all battle rap anyway. Who cares?
You're known for rewarding people that actually do well on the stage or win battles. You normally like to, give them a bigger plate or give them a name they may want.
We do our best.
So, JAG is back.
Yeah.
Battle O-Red. A lot of people said he beat O-Red. Move across that hurdle.
Okay.
So he's been on this card. This is gonna be his fourth RBE battle.
Did Math. He did JAG. Did O-Red. And now Will. Yeah.
Okay, so this is fourth. This is fourth battle.
Yeah.
How did this battle come about? Did you contact him first? Did he say he wanted Ill Will or what?
He didn't necessarily ask for Ill Will. Ill Will is just a matchup style-wise that's just always been right there for both of them. I think just looking at the two and the pairing of the styles, it just makes sense, right? But I think people were expecting JAG versus Arsenal, and Ill Will has another very big battle that we want to get done ASAP, and I think it's going to happen possibly on Max Out 3, if not in 2021 regardless. And that's what happens. Like, how many times I have to tell y'all this? Like, it's no different than the way that Cassidy and Hitman ended up together. Like,
Yeah, why did people think JAG and Ars was on Max Out?
because that's something that's being promoted. So just because that's the thing. It makes sense for a platform to put on a battle that's already being pre-promoted, of course. But it doesn't mean that the timings add up. It doesn't mean that the negotiations add up. It doesn't mean that. So if I announce JAG versus Ill Will, And people start to say, yo, but what happened to the Arsenal battle? There has to be some reasons why, even the battle for Ill Will, and I don't want to say that matchup, but how come this Ill Will battle isn't on the card, and how come it's not JAG and Arsenal? Well, what if JAG and Arsenal's already contracted for Max Out 3? You know what I'm saying? And what if the opponent versus Will wasn't working out, and we said, you want to know what, let's do this battle now, we'll get to that on Max Out 3 as well. What if that type of shit is it's like so much shit to put these cards and these matchups together. You know what I mean? I understand the timing of that battle, people are ready to see it, and it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. I'm confident that you might see it on the next card.
I think a lot of that is just because of the whole the way Jag talks. I guess a lot of people say, well, I want to hear him talk like that to Arsenal.
And Arsenal is one of the first people that he really heavily was calling out.
Yeah.
He was heavily calling out him and Suge a lot. And then, of course, you got the Blood and Crip shit that people look at. You know what I mean? It's a battle that they both want to do. It's going to happen. RBE is going to put that together in 2021. You're going to see it. But to stay focused on this particular matchup, we have whatever happens behind the scenes, and then us looking at that matchup and saying, well, Will's coming off of a great performance on Max Out 1. JAG's coming out a good performance or a great performance on Max Out 1. Stylistically, they make sense. Both aggressive, street-talking guys. Let's put them together. Let's see if we can get a classic. You know what I'm saying? So it's not something that JAG was saying, yo, Max Out 2, can I get Will? And Will wasn't saying, yo, Max Out 2, can I get JAG? This is like an RBE idea. We call both of them, but luckily they both saw it instantly. Like, oh, okay, I can see why you just called me with that. You know what I'm saying? So it's no different than fucking A Ward. You know what I mean? Like, A Ward thought I was probably going to, like I said, call him for Raw. I said Ill Will. Ill Will wasn't expecting no A Ward. Ill Will has a whole list of people that, you know, he's in talks with me about. A Ward was never on a list. RBE pushed for that. And then you end up with a lot of people say it's Battle of the Night.